Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, the T on NPD and relationships, of course, family. You know how we do it. Excuse me, before we get started, I want to say thank you so much to all of our new followers and new subscribers. Hello, family members. Thank you so much for joining us. Of course, to my tribe and family at large, welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back and watching another video right here on the T. Of course, y'all know on Thursday nights, I like to always mention our Thursday night live streams. We go live every Thursday night right here on the channel. Yes, indeed, we do 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Listen, lots of good information, conversation. I'd love to see you here and invite a friend. Come on out, y'all. Of course, y'all know every time we drop a video on the channel, the goal of the day is 1.2K plus. Okay? If you rocks with your girl, hit that like button one time for me. All right, so let's jump into the topic of this video. I want to talk about the fact that the narcissist, they try to change you. At least that's what it looks like. Okay, that's what it looks like. So I want to shed a little light on that particular topic, and I haven't talked about that in detail here on the channel. You know, a lot of times when we get with these, these birds, listen, y'all, they don't know who they are. Okay, they don't. And narcissists are chameleons. They do whatever the person that they're with, they pretty much just mirror them because they're a blank canvas. They don't know who they are. Now, when you come in contact with them, you get with the narcissist or whatever. And, a lot of you feel like you lost yourself, in that whole situation. I didn't know who I was. After the whole situation was over, the addictionship, I didn't know who I was. I mean, it was just a lot of things that I lost. That's a lot. That's the testimony for a lot of us survivors. You know what I'm saying? In the healing process. But I want to speak to the fact that, the fact that they try to change you. And in a sense, it's true. But then there's another piece to that. What they typically do, it appears like they're trying to change you, But what it is the fact that they can't be you. And so when you're a comfortable person in your own skin, you understand what I'm saying? You have a pretty normal sense of self-worth. You don't think you may not have thought that you were over the top or whatever, but you had a healthy sense of who you were. Okay, that's something that the narcissist doesn't even have. A lot of them, they hate themselves. They actually loathe who they are. And I'm not going to even really say a lot of them. I'm going to say most of them. And that's the reason that they act the way that they do, is because they loathe who they are. And then also, too, it doesn't help to have that negative narrative, that demonic narrative that's always playing in the back of their heads, shouting loudly who they are not, They're not this, they're not that. So, it's a negative narrative. And a lot of times what it is it's that negative narrative that's replaying over and over and over from their childhood, because a lot of them were told, these types of things, or they were raised in environments that made them feel this way. So when it comes to you, and when you are with that narcissist, they basically want you to feel the same way that they did. Okay? Give you a little revelation, or the way that they do. Hopefully it's did, but the same way that they do. Okay? Now, when you're a happy person, most of you, when you got with the narcissist, you were happy. You were just, you were doing pretty good for yourself. The narcissist saw all of that and they were just like, listen, I cannot stand that. You know, they wanted to wipe that beautiful smile right on off of your face. And listen, they were hell bent on doing it. Okay. And for most of us, they were successful for a period of time. But it's not the fact that they truly, they want to actually bring you down to the place where they are. And that's what it means when they want to change you. You understand what I'm saying? It's like you have a healthy sense of who you are. You're not a person that depends on other people unless you're a codependent. You know, most of us, we're not addicted to people. So they are. And they need people in order to survive. You don't. So in the relationship with them, because they figured out that they can't steal your personality, that they can't become you, well, it's not going to work for you to have a healthy self-esteem and for you to walk around and to be able to laugh and have joy and peace and different things like that. And they have none of that. So spiritually, what you're dealing with is that in the whole relationship, you're dealing with a complete assault on your entire existence, because the demonic entities that are inside of them, they want to destroy you as well. So it's not that the narcissist, they just want to destroy the narcissist. No, they want to do a 2-for-1, because the narcissist has to go as well. You understand what I'm saying? So when we look back at it, or when we look on the situation and we're thinking, wow, I really lost myself. The reason you felt like you lost yourself is because you allowed them to take you down to the space and the place where they were. Okay? That's what happened. They took all of your beautiful attributes, all of the things that they claimed they loved so much about you, and they made you feel horrible. They made you feel horrible for those things that, you know, those beautiful things that they said that they loved about you. And then you're like, but why are you behaving this way? Because, you know, you told me you loved this about me in the beginning. You said listen. Everything that they said, and this is the hardest thing to get over, you know, in the healing process, is the lie that they told you. They told you the lie about what they were going to be to you in your life. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, when they're future faking and they're telling you all of these things that you want to hear, you're going to, of course, try to, you know, conform or change and be the person that they want you to be, because you want that dangling carrot that you're never going to get. You're never going to get that. They have no intentions of fulfilling that lie that these Chinese cresteds told you in the beginning. I said it. It's the truth. And so what you do is you literally allow yourself to be to basically be disarmed, because with all of the love bombing and future faking, it disarms you, and you allow yourself to just be taken down and I mean just completely almost destroyed by their words and what you're not and what you're never going to be, because it's what they're not and they're never going to be. And you allow yourself to endure that. You allow yourself to be your character to be just totally decimated by someone that has no character, that has no loyalty, that has no integrity. All because you were waiting on a prize that you were never going to get. Family, I'm telling you, it is the most, when I tell you, it's the most damaging type of abuse that a person could ever endure. To try to be everything to a person that literally hates you, that literally wants to destroy you. And in the whole entire process, they wanted to change you into who they didn't even want to be. Yes! That's it. They don't want to be the people that they are. They don't want to be that. But they don't know anything else because that's the road that they've chosen. And they want you to be the same exact way because they can't see you. The entity inside of them can't stand to see you thriving and happy with joy and peace. And they have none of that. So the easiest way to pacify that entity inside of them that's telling them to cheat on you, that's telling them to lie to you, that's telling them to project onto you, blame shifting. I'm talking about all of this mess, gaslight you and everything else. Lie on you, smear campaign. This entity tells them to do all of that. And all you ever wanted to do was care for them. Listen, family, they wanted to change you into somebody that they don't even want to be. You understand what I'm saying? Don't ever allow someone to come into your life and not be able to accept you for who you are. And that goes right along with understanding and loving the person that you are. Because if a person wants to change who you are, it's only going to be a matter of time before they're not going to be happy with the person that they feel like they've changed you into. So it's going to be a constant thing of you need to change this and you need to change that. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to always, because that is not a person that wants to be in your life for you. That is a person that wants to be in your life to control you. And that's not someone that loves you, family. It's not. That's not a person that loves you. That's not a person that wants to be there for you. They are there for themselves and themselves only. But yeah, they did in a sense want to change you. But what they really wanted to do is they wanted to strip you of who you really are. And they wanted to destroy the core essence of the beautiful soul that you are, because they hate who they are. They wanted to change you into what they don't even want to be. Do you know that they would love to be able to smile and have joy like you? To be able to genuinely be happy for people. These people walk around jealous and envious of people all day. They hate it because people are able to live their lives without the assistance and support of others. They hate that. So listen, family. Don't allow that. And in the healing process, you have to divorce the lie. You have to leave the lie that the narcissist told you. Plain and simple. That's going to be a huge part of your healing. They dangled a carrot in front of you to get you tap dancing and jumping up and down, changing and doing all kinds of things coming out of the person that you were. Don't ever allow a person to come in and change you. You change because you want to change. And if there are things about your life that needs to change, then okay, yes, wonderful. But allow that to be led and guided by the Holy Spirit. Amen. All right, family. So I wanted to put this out here for you. I want you all to please have a wonderful day. Enjoy yourself. Do something nice for yourself. But I wanted to make sure I got this video out here, talking about just dealing with the fact of why they want to change you. Okay. I love you, family. And I will see you all on the next video. And I will see you all healed at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.